thank everyone for tuning into our webinar today, sponsored by Bentley Systems. As Eva said, my name is Dale Adcox, and I'm glad to be here and be the host for this webinar. Today, I will talk to you about the Fiatech 2017 Technology Showcase and show a preview of an idea that I will be presenting during this conference located at the Hyatt Grand Cypress Resort in Orlando, Florida during the dates of April the 10th through the 12th. So what is Fiatech? Fiatech is a global community of capital facility stakeholders working together to drive productivity and efficiency improvements by advancing technology and innovative practices. Fiatech was initially created in 1999. The current vision of Fiatech is to transform the world's infrastructure delivery and operations through innovation. This technology showcase will have vendors and suppliers demonstrating their capabilities. This will be a great time to see the value that these technologies can give to your organization and compare side by side the benefits or value of competition. The showcase will also provide the opportunity for forums and discussion that enhance thought-provoking ideas and actions. How about sliding into technology with the vigor of new innovations? Immerse yourself in the grotto for creative ideas and discussions. The Hyatt Grand Cypress is a luxury family-friendly resort where elegance and convenience come together. They have 8 clay tennis courts, 4 golf courses, and more than 65,000 square feet of event space. This resort is less than a mile from Walt Disney World. I can't think of a better place that will provide you with the many opportunities to mix work and play. Creating a comfortable work-life balance for thought-provoking ideas that will send you back to your organization invigorated and ready to initiate new opportunities. So why attend the Fiatech 2017 Technology Showcase? Great speakers sharing their path to technology advancement along with the difficulties of change. Individuals from different organizations coming together to experience new technology and discuss emerging ideas and solutions. Networking opportunities to understand your neighbor's challenges and successes. This is a great opportunity to share experiences for real-time solutions and ideas to create success in our industry. Also, we have a pre-written letter to help you gain approval for attending the 2017 conference. Let's talk about some of the challenges we have in our industry today. So what comes to mind? Are they constantly changing? Are they the same challenges we struggle with year after year? I believe that they are current challenges, and the ones we have today are productivity and profitability, project performance, skilled labor shortages, and planning. The construction industry productivity has remained stagnant for many years, while other industry businesses have benefited from a 100% increase in labor productivity. As productivity remains stagnant, profits continue to shrink, which causes problems in generating enough profit to invest in infrastructure advances. As projects become more complex, with thin profit margins, a project surprise has the opportunity to wipe out a company. As our industry labor forces changes, we find that we are short of skilled workers and professionals. Now that the workforce is split into 4 generations, which creates challenges in work ethic, attitude, outlook, and behavior, this decreasing experience and increased project complexity increases safety concerns. Utilizing better planning and CII advanced work packaging becomes more popular, should be able to help with better project execution. So what is a possible answer? to handle the challenges our industry faces today. I believe that franchising may help address some of these challenges. When you think about franchising, what comes to mind? The modern franchise business can be traced back to Isaac Merrick Singer in 1880. The next franchise was the start of the automobile dealership in 1896, to ultimately what we all considered to be the initial franchise of McDonald's, started in 1960. So currently today, for McDonald's, there are more than 36,000 locations, 420,000 employees, and revenues in excess of $26 billion. The success was fueled by successful marketing and customer demand, which does not deviate from our needs today. So what is franchising? I just stated how McDonald's success was fueled by customer demand. Let's look at our industry customer demand. What is the customer demand? Is it reliable engineering? Is it visibility into the project? Improved safety and predictability, or quality and on-time performance? Maybe we should just define the customer. What does your customer look like? Is it the owner, engineering, procurement, construction management team, or the craft? What are the products and services we provide? Is it one product or service, or a multitude of products and services? You decide. Let's take a look at what some of those services are. People, process, or technology. Maybe it's all three. Is there something else? So do you think about franchising as a network? Franchising is a network of interdependent business relationships that allows a number of people to share brand identification. What is your brand identification? How do you want to be perceived by the customer? Are you adequately displaying the value that you are bringing to market? Do you have a successful method of doing business? Are you selling what people want to buy? Are you reviewing ways to keep your costs low? Are you reviewing your planning goals? Are you creating increased learning opportunities in your industry? Is your marketing and distribution system proven? Are they developed strategically? Have you reviewed the content and the promotion of such content? Is it optimized and ready for distribution? Can it be measured? These are all questions that you should be asking yourself in regards to your network and your network distribution. And I think a lot of times we forget to ask ourselves those questions and to review that when we go from project to project, or even from an owner perspective when we go from what we consider to be our supplier. Are they giving us what we need? So the question is, how can we create a franchise in our industry? I believe the answer is called technology implementation. You may ask, what is technology implementation? I consider technology implementation to be a repeatable process that creates and supports a franchising approach for the construction industry, which will help with predictability, sustainability, safety, quality, resulting in productivity gains, addressing the industry challenges I shared with you earlier, being productivity and profitability, project performance, skilled labor, and planning. Technology gives us the ability to establish and maintain a business strategy, distribute products and services consistently, while also supporting network relationships. So let's talk a little bit at some technology implementation opportunities we have today. Wearable technology has become a very big deal. Smart wearables are shown to grow from 10 million to 135 million in 2018. That is a significant jump. How many people on this call are wearing technology such as a Fitbit or Apple Watch? This wearable space will include smart hats, shoes, glasses, watches, helmets, and more. What about cameras? Look at how cell phone cameras have transformed the way we share images today, probably good and bad. Cameras can give us the ability for live project viewing, time-lapsing, and security recording. How about drones and the capability for ease of use? My son got one for Christmas, and it is amazing on the picture quality and ability to fly many locations. Drones are transforming the construction industry. They are less expensive to fly than manned aircraft and faster than human surveyors and create data far more frequently. With the right computing tool, such as Bentley's context capture, builders can turn data into 3D models. A final and rapidly available is software hardware for your use. Software tools can bring repeatability to your process and give you visual information based on your data. Utilizing hardware such as iPads and mobile phones gives you the ability to manage and monitor productivity from engineering through to commissioning and startup. So where can those technology pieces fit in your business today? Are you already using them? And if you're not, how can they help make you better, give you success? For more information about franchising, please attend the Integrated Project Planning and Management Workshop that will be held on April the 12th from 8 o'clock to 11:30 a.m. I will be speaking more on my franchising effect and getting input from the audience on how we can move that forward and what success I've had in the past and what success I'm looking forward to in the future. Let's talk a little bit about the speakers that will be at the Fiatech conference this year. You need to come for some of the great speakers we'll have. Stefani Cote, a Bentley colleague, has authored 24 patent applications, 12 granted and 12 pending. He has been leading Bentley research efforts in augmented reality and virtual reality since 2006. Stefani will be talking about the future is brightest when augmented reality, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things are combined. Brad Harden, he's the global CTO at Black & Veatch, responsible for aligning technology with business strategy. He will be talking about how you can help create innovative and engaging platforms that focus on outcomes with significant value by developing the hacker genome. Brad Barth, he's the Chief Product Officer for N8. He is responsible for product strategy and management. His team's mission is to solve high-value problems by unlocking the real value of 3D, creating more innovative solutions by linking project data. Thank you for attending the webinar today. I hope to see you at the 2017 Fiatech Technology Showcase located at the Hyatt Grand Cypress Resort in Orlando, Florida, April the 10th through the 12th. Have a safe trip and be prepared to share your thoughts and ideas.
I agree. This was phenomenal. Thank you so much for taking the time because of the fact that you gave us a quick, insightful information about what is coming up. Obviously, people can take a look at the Fiatech website and kind of get more details. However, this was very good. Now, the one aspect that I want to go back to at this point is about the franchising effect. Have you personally had an opportunity to implement this franchising effect on any particular project?
I have, Eva. The last few years, I've been able to implement that on a few different projects using two things. One is when we talk about people, process, and technology. You know, we've had the process in place for a long time, but it's always, you know, something that needs to be redefined. Having the ability to use technology, now we were able to set that up where it rolled over from project to project to project. And what that ended up doing is it ended up saving time in having to reset up a project. We knew exactly how we were going to implement that project. And then because we were doing the same thing on every project, then we could take people and just roll them from project to project, or even have the ability to move them if there was a need from project to project, and they would never miss a beat because how we were able to set that up. So yes, I have, and I've had good success with this franchising effect.
Excellent. Well, I'm certain that people will get a little more insight at the breakout session and give you maybe more real live opportunities so that you can ask and answer questions that they might be able to better understand how it could be applicable for them. On that particular note, if an individual says, you know, I'm really curious, how can I review my current practices in order to begin to set up a more efficient franchising process? What would you suggest? Where would you point them?
That's a great question, and I appreciate them bringing that up. The first thing I would recommend is, let's take a look at your processes, okay? You know, I've talked a little bit about process, people, and technology. So let's take a look at the process. What is it that you have that's working for you? And if it is working, do you implement it on every project? And if you don't, why don't you? The second thing is your people. How do you look at training your people, making sure that they are doing the same thing based off of your process from project to project? And then also at technology. What technology do you currently have? Is it sustainable? So is that something that from an owner perspective or a EPC, is this a homegrown product, and is it sustainable for the future, or do you need to look at the opportunities that third parties have? And then how you can set that up to get to the desired results. So, you know, that question, the easiest answer is we would look at those three individuals, people, process, and technology, and then make recommendations to support that effort.
And, you know, that is an excellent segue into the aspects of this upcoming technology conference, because everybody is looking at the people, process, and technology, and Fiatech serves as a great conduit for those three groups. You will get a great insight at the technology that is going to be showcased in our expo floor. There's going to be some interesting, some new, some different, some unique, and then on the other hand, you also get that networking face-to-face where you do share those challenges and have the opportunity to discuss those processes that people are using. Can they be translated to your department and area? And so I really appreciate you taking the time to go into and give us a little explanation, not just from the Bentley point of view, but the entire Fiatech aspect. So thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome, Eva. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing everyone at the Technology Conference in April. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's in Orlando, and it should be a great opportunity for family and friends to get together.